So I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit of a lip there. I'm gonna make that flush. I have 50 grit sandpaper here. Good. That's flush. And now I will switch the sandpaper out and put in I believe it's 80 grit. Just to get it less rough. And then this one is, I think this, I forget the grit, but it's much finer. It's pretty amazing that the belt sander, how quickly it'll take the material down. And this is good for just trying to get those little scratches and lines out. Cool. I'm gonna wipe this down. I don't know if this is a good method, but I found when I wipe it down, it dries real quick anyway, so I'm not worried about it. I can, it kind of like lifts the grain a little bit, so maybe when I do my last coat, it'll lift the grain up and then I can, or my last sand I should say. So. And I love the way it looks. And then it cleans it a little bit too. Gets like some of the dust off of it. Beautiful. And then I got tung oil. I got it in a dark brown color, tung oil, that I'm planning to use for this. And the reason why is I want to have more of a brownish tint versus this is kind of orange, which I like, but I have a lot of orange already in the house, so I want to make it a little bit darker. Oh, that's on the back. So some of this you could feel the sap, and this is like 90-year-old wood here, and it still has sap coming out. That's crazy. Okay. And then I can see some of the imperfections when I do this too, so I can fill a couple little gaps with glue that could use it, or epoxy, we'll see. So I'm going to use this grinder wheel. This thing is crazy. It spins so fast, and these things are dangerous. So I wrap this like thick hoodie around me just in case one of these teeth come flying off. I don't want it to go through my stomach. And then I use this thing to protect the back of my neck from too much sun exposure. These. I got this face mask and goggles or glasses. And so I'm going to go over and knock down all this like glue that's dripped through, anything that's like not flush with that, because it's quick. I use this to grind down the house, all the old paint. It works really good, but it's pretty dangerous. Now this is the bottom. Yep, that's pretty good. The rest is fine. So I'll blow this off with a leaf blower. This thing's super heavy, but I'm gonna flip it. Okay. Now I can get the 50 grit and go to town. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this one here. The depth. I think it's nice. This one's a little too much. This one's not enough. Right in the middle, right there. Okay, so let's get started. So this is a one-time pony, so I have to get it right. And then I believe you got to go counterclockwise, so I will go this way. I feel like I might want to go a little bit deeper, to be honest. I like it, but I don't know. Should I go a little deeper? Okay, so I had an idea to try to burn this first piece all the way around wherever I have this trim because I wanted it to be darker. I thought it would look kind of cool to have the piece going this direction, darker. But stain, I thought about staining it, but the problem with stain is that tung oil will not sit over top of stain very good. It won't soak in. So I thought I'd maybe burn it. I don't know, I've never done this before. So what I did was I set this piece up here and this piece. I'm gonna burn this bottom one and I'm gonna burn part of this one here. The goal is to see if it can block the fire from going under this because I want some barrier that I can clamp down across here. So I'm gonna see how this works. It's an experiment. Okay, so let's see what it looks like when I unclamp it. Cool. Now let me take a light. I don't know if I should do a sand over this or I'll just do a little sand because why not? I noticed that this stains the wood in here, the ash or whatever it is, so I should tape this off before I sand it. Maybe I'll tape it off and then I'll put this on. But I kind of like it. Just wanted to show something I've just figured out, which I think is pretty awesome. This piece goes here. The other piece is gonna go here to here, right? Since I'm routering this out, I was going to have to put it all in place and install it so I could router this corner before I could do the tung oil and all that, because I wanted to make sure that once I'm finished with all this stuff, then I could tung oil it, because I don't want to have to come back here and router after I install it all, because then the colors won't be the same, you know, if it's a fresh cut. So what I did was I just got another piece, tacked it in there with a nail gun, and now I'm able to just go through here and cut it at the proper angle, and then I can just take this out. And I'll do the same thing in the other side. Okay, so I taped this off. I'm actually burning this. We'll see how it turns out. I just wanted to have this darker around the outside and I'm gonna try to scrub this down with a scrub brush. By the way, I'm covered up because of mosquitoes. It's a hot day. Let's see if I can knock off some of that soot. I may end up coming through here and doing a lot more to it, grinding it down and stuff, but I just want to try this first. Just in case I don't have to, who knows? I'm leaving this tape on because I know some of the soot could get into the grains over there and I don't want that. So this will help. And this is a little firmer. Try this one. Tape off. So I see some of this tape residue still on here, and that's because it got burned, but I'll get it off. So I wrestled back and forth if I should burn this or not. It's an art piece for me, and I couldn't handle not trying it. So far, I'm glad I did it. The reason I ended up doing this burn on it is I wanted to separate this piece. It's kind of like a trim, so that it would stand out more. So now I know I didn't really even need the tape to burn it. The wood does a good job without the tape. Tape is nice for the beginning when you wipe it down, but to kind of keep it off the wood. But you know, maybe next time I'll just do the whole thing with this at once. Taking this tape off here. This is the fun part.
Well, let me come around to where you're at.
A little bit of residue, I can get that up later.
Wow, so this is all your burning efforts.
Yep.
Wow, it looks really pretty.
Yeah. Isn't that cool? It's gonna look really nice. I'm gonna go over it with this wet scrubber. Try to get all the black set off.
And then you'll stain the whole thing.
Yeah.
It looks like it's wiping off some of the burn.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing this. And this right here, that's the sticky stuff. I'll get that off a little bit later. See how nice it looks with the wood going that direction and then this direction?
Oh yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go get more water. Here we go. This is dark tung oil. I'm putting a coat in the bottom right now. I'm gonna put a nice thick coat on here because I'm probably only gonna do one coat in the bottom. Ooh, I like the brown. So yeah, this is just, they recommend you seal the bottom also. I don't even need to get too close to the edge because when I do the sides, I'll hit the sides and a little bit of the bottom and call that good. Oh yeah, I like this color. This is just the first coat too. It'll get darker each coat you do. Oh, am I glad I got the dark. I like the orangey wood, but I have a lot of it right now in the house, so this will give a contrast. I'll put it on nice and thick and let it soak in because it should not have a problem soaking in. It kind of looks like motor oil, the color. So it smells like citrus. It smells lovely because they mix it with 50% citrus oil, which is orange peelings, I believe. I love using the roller. The roller is the way to go. I am pleased with my decision. That's one coat. So you can tell it's the brown is it's like a nice, beautiful, rich color. You can see the orange undertones and the brown mixed together. Quite lovely. And it's going to get darker with each coat. So I'll probably just stick with the one on the bottom though, and then do several on the top. lines up real good. I like it. Just have to screw this underneath together. So I just wanted to see how it looked with the 3 coats of tung oil. I'm happy. Trying to think of, I don't know if I'm going to do more coats or not, or if I just let it set, do another one another day. It looks beautiful. Smooth. Goes really good with the walls. Nice.
Hey there, we'd love for you to check out our newly designed website at journeydowntheroad.com. You can easily search for whatever category or topic you're interested in and read more about our little pine cottage. Get the inside scoop about our story and how we've lived simply in small spaces and how you can too. See how we've also built a handmade home with reclaimed and salvaged materials. Thanks for joining us on this journey.